What's up guys, I'm Jamarcus from Redline Motorsport and in today's episode we are on Zandvoort. Wait.
Zandvoort.
Wow, that sounds depressing. Well, never mind, we're at Zandvoort and this time with a different car class, the DTM. Why, you may ask? Well, because when you use DTMs on this track you have the Audi Hankook buildings and the track seems to be more alive. Some interesting facts about the circuit, well, it's Max Verstappen's home circuit, so torpedo driving is allowed here. So if you crash someone you don't have to worry about it.
No, don't worry about it.
But as always, let's start with the setup. The front toe is negative and the rear one is positive to make the car more reactive and at the same time more stable when braking and in long corners. Usually rebound value should be higher than bump value, at least in a race car, but in this case I found that having high bump value reduces anti-steer at front. For rear suspensions, follow the rules though. Springs are relatively soft due to the track surface. Zandvoort is very bumpy, especially in the first sector, so soft springs are the way to go. Negative camber very high at the front, -4 degrees, and a middle value for the rear, -2.5. Brake is set to a medium high value. The difference between the front and the rear height is 1.3 centimeters, or about half an inch, which makes, considering the car wheelbase is almost 2.7 meters, for a rake angle of 1.46 degrees. Well, what does that mean, you may ask? Just to give you an example, the Red Bull F1 car of 2018 was using 1.9 degrees of rake angle, while Ferrari was using around 1.5, 1.6 and Mercedes 1.2, just to be clear. Also, more rake usually means more downforce without increasing drag significantly. It also makes the nose closer to the ground, so it increases the front downforce too. Soft anti-roll bar at the front and the rear for better mechanical grip, but also more tire wear. If you plan to do race, just reduce it a bit. And the rear wing is set at 8. Brake pressure at 92, default is 90%, brake bias 65-35 and a more aggressive final drive 4.91 to 1. The default one I guess was around 5 or something like that. Differential preload is set to 5. Well, I think you're bored of all this stuff, so let's move to the hot lap.
I'm bored. Come on, let's get high. Well, I found a new way. I found a new way.
Well, we begin, guess what, on a straight. Brake hard after the 100-meter mark and down to second for the first hairpin. Up to fourth and use third gear for this corner, down to second for another hairpin. Flat out through there, down to fourth for this right-hander, brake when you see the orange paint on the guardrail. Brake again and down to third when you see the first white billboard on your left. Brake again when you have the corner mark on your right. Here stay in the middle and brake again at the orange guardrail. The next one is a hell of a tricky chicane. Brake at the yellow dash post billboard. Pay attention at the exit, the car will tend to slide and, well, spins are not so unusual. For the two last corners, brake at the last orange billboard, down to third gear and then flat out to the finish line. Well, that was it for today, so as always do not forget to check our website for races, championships and tutorials. Also, do not forget to vote the poll I've put in the top right corner of the video. Here should pop up, because I really want to know your opinions your suggestions for next videos, just to add more variety to the series, not focusing only on hot laps, maybe real car vlogs or sim racing vlogs, maybe talk and drive. That would be very nice. Also I have few clips that could be considered funny moments, so if you want maybe a montage of those ones, just let me know, just vote. Well, I guess that's really it for today, and as always, enjoy sim racing and have fun.